Central Virginia, we're keeping an especially close eye on is Petersburg. That city was under a tornado warning at about 1 this afternoon, and we know that there were reports of a funnel cloud.
The city has seen devastating flooding in the past, and now it's not taking any chances. Enzo Domingo is live there tonight after talking with city leaders about preparations for today and a plan for the future.
Enzo, what are conditions like right now?
Well, good evening, Kurt and Makia. Right now, conditions are okay. There's no rain in sight, but earlier this afternoon, the rain was on and off. Now, previously, we were on Wythe Street, which did see a lot of flooding in the past. Luckily, no flooding today. And right now, we are on South Boulevard, which earlier this afternoon, according to the city, had some traffic lights down. That was storm-related damage, but thanks to some Dominion troubleshooting, it is up and running again. You can see the traffic behind me is flowing, or was flowing about a second ago. But still, police say, despite all this, they're going to stay on standby until all their citizens are safe. Since Tuesday, Petersburg has been bracing for the remnants of Ida.
We've pre-staged some of our road signs. We've pre-staged some of our officers in our vehicles.
Police Chief Travis Christian says they're preparing for the worst, and for good reason. Parts of Petersburg are prone to flooding, as seen in this video from earlier this summer. This time around, and with the damage they've seen in Western Virginia from Ida's rains and floods, they want to be ready for anything.
Typically, flooding has been our issue. It's been our problem here in our city, where we've had to shut off roads and reroute traffic.
But the city is hoping to improve its response to future weather events like this through a long-term storm management plan.
We have an antiquated system, terracotta clay pipes dating back to the founding of the city. We're aware of that. We have a contractor going to come in and do a study and tell us about the worst areas.
City Manager Stuart Tyrell says they will take that study to eventually repair and upgrade parts of the infrastructure. The multi-million-dollar undertaking would be funded through the American Recovery Act money and possible grants.
We're going to plan and act, and these events just point out and highlight the urgency of the need for long-term planning.
In the meantime, Chief Christian says crews are paying extra close attention to spots like Old Town, Bolingbrook, and Bank Street, areas often overrun with water.
As we watch the weather move on up the coast, we'll continue to keep our guys and our staff, as well as city staff, will always be on standby until we see the weather clear out and move throughout our area.
Now, if the weather does happen to take a turn for the worse, Chief Christian does recommend for residents to stay inside, and if they need storm assistance, call 911 or their non-emergency number. That number should be right there at the bottom of your screen. That's 804-732-4222. In the meantime, we are live and on your side out here in Petersburg. Enzo Domingo, NBC 12.